坡果然是存档点。渔夫。
The frog stared at Embo, its belly rumbling. I chased old Blue Betty round this pond for years. Best days of my life catching that fish. Had to use myself as bait. Stuck on me head ever since. They say catching a fish isn't the point. So I tell myself that. I tell myself that a lot. If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
蓝色的鱼。洞里面只有那一只吧。
The Ember was curious. I'm headed for the... I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place.
十字路口，深潮。这可以爬。
The frog stared at Embo, its belly rumbling. Its eyes were fixed. Was this the frog that the fisherman's Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog's belly?
给它烤青蛙。
The traveler spoke. I miss a good roast frog. Oh, how they crackle.
应该不是要给它烤青蛙，这你先去左边。之前到底怎么玩？这边过得去啊？ 好分。怎么会这样？青蛙2人，这看起来很像机关的东西。呼哈呼哈呼。想要你帮我把左边那个铁链掉下来。再见。
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
卡关。片头出现啊，纸吧。
The old gate was locked. The crow held its shining trophy tight. The stranger whispered, "Ever feel like you are being watched?"
刚刚
I've never felt that. What does it feel like? Is it nice? It sounds nice.这个。 The worm looked helpless, with no way to escape. As Ember picked it up, the worm let out a little yelp.
可怜的虫虫。
The cave entrance was overgrown with dry brambles.
"吊得起来吗？那个？
He was nestled between the reeds, but it was just out of reach.
蚯蚓加油！
It didn't seem like that would really help.
Passa, passa.
The broken net hung ominously around the skeleton's neck. The stranger shivered in the cold. They'd moved through such dark places. They lay down and closed their eyes.
What? What?
Warmth was a distant memory, stolen by the passing miles. The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already? How long have I been asleep? The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already? How long have I been asleep? The door was sealed shut.
先去找渔夫。
The fisherman noticed the broken net Ember was carrying. Let me have a look, see what I can do. With a silk thread, the fisherman carefully knotted it together. With each knot he tied, a net began to form. Here you go, good as new. If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
蚯蚓是要喂给青蛙的吗？好坏哦！然后再把它做成烤青蛙。
The frog stared at Embo, its belly rumbling. This was not how Embo had imagined the end. The gurgling of water, a deafening heartbeat. But then... the frog returned Embo's good deed by leading them to a lost forlorn.
好哦，哦，可以，给过。
The stranger stood alone.
那鱼从哪里冒出来？单调。
Their friends have fallen aside, retreating from what came next. The stranger had ventured on. Now they were deep in the woods.
Feel useless.
The stranger spoke hesitantly. Is the campfire crowded? Let me gather myself. I'll see you there. The stranger spoke hesitantly. Is the campfire crowded? Let me gather myself. I'll see you there. Inside was a scrap of journal. The strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? Vines and thorns stretch out to trip me.
水上的陌生人。这那是什么？咻咻。哦，哦，哦，哦。
The stranger spoke hesitantly. Is the campfire crowded? Let me gather myself. I'll see you there.
知道。不是。是任务提示吗？ 看起来有路，被骗。
The stranger spoke. You look hungry, friend. You bring any broth with you? There's a cook in the swamp. Makes a broth like you wouldn't believe. Keep telling them that it doesn't taste right. They'll keep giving you more.
聪明哦。大青蛙回去。蛙哥。蛙哥不理我。完成青蛙的，完成。有2个。
The stranger said thoughtfully, I felt so alone. I was so lost. The ghost said, Speak and I will listen. Some way to the east, above where the stone frogs meet, a forlorn hides.
这个我解完了。
The ghost said, Speak and I will listen. West of here, a cruel stone compound, locked away without a key, an ember turned forlorn. The stranger said, Take care of those you care about. The stranger whispered, Be kind to yourself. The stranger said thoughtfully, I felt so alone. The stranger said, Thank you for being so kind. With tears the stranger said, I had forgotten what warmth feels like.
他们都有棒棒，我没有。
The key was nestled between the reeds, but it was just out of reach. The Wanderer's Diary. Unfamiliar trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place between places? I call out, but mine is the only voice. The old gate was locked. Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it. stranger gasped for breath.
红干，红干。
Dark water slipping above their head. The sea didn't care if they sank or swam. Slowly the tides ebbed, washing over old walls. A safe harbor emerging from the inky depths. Ember reached out a hand. The stranger looked down. The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend.
Oh, 他会告诉我提示指的是哪里？还缺一个耶。
The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen." Some way to the east, above where the stone frogs meet, a forlorn hides.
在偷偷打情骂俏。靠北就我一个人在这边，辛苦的跑来跑去，看他腿这么短。你躲了一个。躲了一个，躲了一个，躲了一个。
traveler said. You sailed in here. Where's your boat? Friend, you need a boat. Go see the builder in the caves. Tell them I'm sorry I never came back. The stranger had blazed their own path, created their own rock, their own islands. They did not need Ember's kindness. But still, Ember stayed. Building a bridge should it ever be needed. The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence.
我把主人都带回来了。接下来放我去下一个地方了。
The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead."
Okay.
Little one, your journey ahead will not be easy. The path to leave this place is blocked. I will guide others to follow after you clear the way. There are others like me who can help. You will always be welcome here in the forest. The stranger thought, I feel ready to move on. Once again, Ember could feel eyes watching. Ember approached the forlorn, but felt it was different. They said, I know what I need to do, what I need to feel. I don't want to be helped. Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved. Ember approached the forlorn, but they said, Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved.
十字路口，下去。
Ember found the Wanderer's diary. The oily smell of frogs. They know more than they will say. They watch me watching them.
到底代表什么？还没有使用提示。
The crossroads gate was locked. It was worth trying, but it didn't fit in the lock. Do you know where we are? I've been walking forever, lost in the marsh. The two travelers were talking quietly.
Walking.
Yeah, I got so lost in the marsh, you know? Why go anywhere else if it's safe here? Yeah, never having to worry again. The birds scare me though. The guard joked. Another scrawny Ember from the forest, and with a bag looking all nicely and shiny. Both guards started looking at Ember with a deathly stare. The guard leered. The Forest King would like you, little scruff. Yes, come a little closer. Let us see what's in that bag. We guard the door to the Forest King. Oh yes, we decide who gets to see the king. The Forest King. Yes, come this way. Change your mind, little squirrel. Don't keep the Forest King waiting. The Forest King will want to see... Yes, yes, come this way. A feeling of foreboding overcame Ember. Ember was terrified but tried not to show it. The giant bird spoke softly. Another little Ember. Speak, little one. Do not fear. The bird is a friend. Ember wanted to feel safe. Oh, little Ember, birds won't hurt you. Birds will take another under our wing. Stay safe in the nest, you'll never turn forlorn. Ember was still afraid. Is it the night that scares you, little one? See, night is gone. Day is here. Birds will make the world less frightening. It wasn't only the night that frightened Ember. The bird was disappointed. Stay? No need to help, silly forlorn. Hope is false. Hope hurts little ones in the end. The Forest King spoke so gently to Ember. Perhaps they could rest here for a while. It was hard to know what else to say.
Stay?
Clever little Ember. You will stay. You will not turn forlorn. Search for hope no more. Now take this feather. Feather means Ember is one of us now. Birds keep little ones safe. Birds should never leave the nest. The guards seem pleased. Clever Scruff sticking with us. I can hold that bag for you. Leave him alone, they're one of us now. Yeah, one of us. And we all shares bags and things. Back again. Where's the other little ones? I'm sure we don't know. They left the quick way, right over the walls. Ignore them. They're just having a little joke. Yeah, having a bit of jokes. It didn't feel like a joke to Ember. He's resting now. It takes a lot, you know, turning night to day. Don't stray too far. The stranger wanted Ember's attention, being careful not to speak too loudly. You should get away from here while you still can. You can't trust the birds. I've heard there's another campfire in the marsh. Well, that's where I'm going if I can find a way down.
这个手边好黑魂哦。
The travelers had disappeared. Their campfire remained. The ashes were still warm. Bird tracks lay in the cinders.
鸟鸟吃掉了，鸟鸟好可爱。
The guard squawked. Stand back, don't come any closer. Nothing down there but sadness and turning forlorn. Go see the Forest King. He'll set you straight. Got your first feather, I see. Best prove yourself, Scruff. Stand watch here. Promise you won't let anyone pass. The stranger leaned in. I know how crazy this sounds, but friend, those birds are really just embers, dressed up. Amber didn't like deceiving the birds.
我喜欢。
But what choice did they have? They couldn't rest in that place forever. They had to keep going. Amber uncovered a journal entry. Dusk brings the longest shadows. The lanthorn comforts me. Soft melodies from home. The wild things listen. Yellow eyes in graying trees. Amber hurried away from the birds. The mist hung close to Amber, hiding them. The Forest King seemed frightened, the birds cruel. Amber would rather risk turning forlorn than become like them. Ahead there would be others to help, and maybe a way to move on. The forlorn whispered softly, I know what I need. I may never be ready. The future is yours, stranger, but mine is mine. Amber left the forlorn with their thoughts. The time wasn't right, perhaps would never be. Hidden away was a scrap of journal. There were memories here, bound in rock. I hear their voices echo in the ancient stone. I find footprints by the cinders, a makeshift camp. The travelers seem distressed. I'm sure it's fine. They'll be okay. But it's been a while since... It's my fault.
休息。